Big breaking! News to come out in the last 45 minutes that Newcastle United have rejected a formal offer from Arsenal from the signing of Bruno Gares. Ben Jacobs and Alex Crook have reported that Fabrizio posted earlier on Twitter that Newcastle are looking at a Bruno G replacement, and he has just retweeted that all over the socials, so I do expect an update from him very, very soon. Another twist, another turn in the Vinicius Junior saga. Real Madrid have posted a picture of him training today. He returned back for his medical for an update on how his fitness is after post-World Cup going into the pre-season, but they only posted him, no other players. It's like mind the games. Mourinho-esque, this is exactly what he does, but Vinicius Junior's agent has posted on his story that he is on a flight to London now. Make of that what you will. I look at it from the perspective of why. Look, I understand an agent. You've got three big players on your agency. You got Diamande, you got Hendrick, you got Vinicius Junior. They are three of the big stars that are in the Rock Nation, that he's owned by Jay-Z. And the agent, or one of the presidents from Rock Nation, is on his way to London. And he posted an Instagram story of him on his way to Heathrow, flying from Miami. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you never miss any Arsenal updates until the next. There's a lot to get into. Make sure you go down and drop a like on the video. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button. We are less than 200 subscribers away from 102,000. If you haven't already and you do enjoy the content, please go down, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and let me know your thoughts. First of all, first question to all of you. Do you think Bruno Guimaraes will stay at Newcastle? And do you think Vinicius Junior will join Arsenal? Because I think that this Bruno Guimaraes story we're going to start with, this feels like, looking at this, the way, transfers are, this feels like this could drag out even more. Ben Jacobs put Newcastle United have turned down a new formal offer from Arsenal for Bruno Gares as direct talks continue. Now listen, he wants to move, right? We all know Bruno Guimaraes wants to be an Arsenal player. He has agreed terms, but I just feel at this point like Newcastle don't need to get a replacement in for him to leave. They can just sell him and use that money and buy their time. There is still 3 weeks until or 3 and a bit weeks until the transfer window closes. I understand the Premier League is around the corner, and it's only a couple of weeks away. However, what is the point in keeping a player who doesn't want to play for your football club? What is the point? Fabrizio Romano posted this earlier today regarding Bruno Guimaraes, and he's just reposted it. And it says Newcastle has started plans to bring in a new midfielder with new coach Matthias Jasil involved, as Bruno Gares is expected to become an Arsenal player. Now, as you can see, that is still his pinned tweet, and he has reposted that which he posted at 10:08 this morning, which is on 7.3 million views. He's just reposted that, so maybe he knows something that's going to drop very, very soon. For me, what I find interesting is he has never once spoken about this Vinicius Junior situation, which again, for me, is going to take many more twists and turns. Why is the president of Rock Nation on his way to London? That is his Instagram story. Right? Yes, people are going to say he has a life, he might be going away with his family, but the fact that you're posting it on your Instagram, and the fact that Real Madrid are posting Vinicius Junior, right? And this was only about 40 minutes ago, it just feels like I said from the very, very start, there's still a very good chance he stays at Real Madrid, but it almost feels with David Ornstein being the main newsbreaker with Vini to Arsenal, the fact that Fabrizio Romano has not spoken about this story, the fact that Real Madrid have posted Vini Jr. today, and if you go on their Twitter, right, this is their actual Twitter account. As you can see, they've just posted Bernard Silva 25 minutes ago, and they posted Vini Jr. There's no other player that's been pictured in training. Look, no other player, it's just Vini. It just feels like they're playing chess with this one. Vinicius Junior has returned in excellent condition after his medical test. Part of me still thinks if the agent is going to London, right, this is still wide open. Genuinely, I couldn't tell you right now who I think Vinicius Junior is going to play for next season. Is it going to be Arsenal? There's a very good chance. Is it going to be Real Madrid? There's a very good chance. Mikel Arteta has told Vini Jr. that he will build his entire project, and it will revolve around him. Now, if you're Vini Jr. and you've got a manager saying that to you, you have to be sitting there thinking, I want to hear the guy out, and the fact that they've just won the Premier League, the fact that they are prepared to go all in for Vini Jr., I just think this could go down to the final day of the transfer window. Now, David Ornstein hasn't spoken about Vini Jr. since Friday. He has not put anything out on his socials, his Instagram, his Twitter, whatever it may be. He has not mentioned him, but this was on August 1st. It's not just Mikel Arteta and Andrea who want him, it's Arsenal's owners directly. They have 100% made the decision to do everything to sign him. So I just feel there's so many different conflicting reports with this one. You know, 1 minute you've got people saying Vini Jr. is going to 100% stay, then the next minute you've got people saying that he 100% could be joining Arsenal on August 1st. Couple of days ago at around 10 o'clock in the morning, David Ornstein put this out and he said, Vinicius Jr. future entering crucial stage as talks in coming days over extension at Real Madrid. Well, he is back at Real Madrid. Right, he is trained today. He has done his medical back. Today at Real Madrid, they are not prepared to budge. Right, on their fee, on their signing, on bonus, on their wages. And you look at Arsenal, who are throwing pretty much an open checkbook at you, at this point where you could have teammates like Gabriel and Bruno Gamrez playing in the same team as you. Gabriel Jesus as well. I just feel that this could either drag on or we will get an answer regarding this situation, probably in the next, I would imagine, 48 hours. It was 8 days ago or 9 days ago that David Ornstein posted the exclusive regarding Arsenal exploring a move, and that did 74 million views. This is the most talked about transfer. This is the most spoken about football player in the world right now because there is so much speculation over his future. They also need to get Bruno Guimaraes pinned down. If there is a bid that has been rejected, Alex Crook and Sky Sports are saying as well that Arsenal of opening bid for Bruno Guimaraes has been rejected. They do need to get both of these if they want them players through the door ASAP. I think it will drag on because the way Vini Jr. is with his image rights, with his signing on bonus, with his wages, the fact that you are dealing with Real Madrid. But I don't see why they haven't got Bruno Guimaraes over the line yet. They have been interested in this guy for a long time when he first joined Newcastle. They were interested in him 4 or 5 years ago. They've been interested since the start of the transfer window. He's gone out to America. He's played for Brazil. I'd be absolutely amazed if this is not a here we go in the next, I would say, 3 or 4 days. If this isn't a here we go by Wednesday, so that's Thursday, then I don't know. The fact that, Newcastle have plans to bring in a new midfielder just tells you that they're playing low ball, that Luke Edwards, Newcastle journalist, is constantly trying to spin the narrative, very pro-Newcastle. But I have never seen a guy that is so far behind transfer stories. The Telegraph have put out an offer in the region of 70 to 80 million may be enough. Well, haven't they already bidded? Haven't they already had a verbal proposal of 65 million rejected? And wasn't that 2 or 3 weeks ago? So I don't believe that this second bid's lower, or 55 million, wasn't it? Apparently the bid could be 65, maybe 70 million. They are in direct negotiations. He's finally admitted that after all this time, this Luke Edwards guy, that they are in negotiations. First bid has been rejected. Talks likely continue after all the noise and forced reports of direct talks just admit you're going to lose your player. Luke, it is what it is. It's football. That is everything we have got for you. Today, if you enjoyed the breakdown and want to stay ahead of all the massive twists and turns as these transfer stories develop, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe so you never miss an update. And your support means the world. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think Vini will be an Arsenal player? Do you think Bruno Guimaraes will be an Arsenal player? And I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.